Yes, yes, yes. Salam alaikum, brothers. Because Mbakir, very bad man, say he take odds on Triple B being late. I'm never fucking late anyway, blood. When am I late? I'm always bang on time usually. I don't like to be early. I don't like to be late. Anyway, salam, people. Let's go. Nipple tweaks. Yes, Chubby. Yes, yes. My boy Chris Ward said I just got total recall. That's in reference to the fish eyes thumbnail. That's right. Bang Daddy wants me to get the Corey out. All the Corey talk starts already. Man's barely been here 2 minutes and there's Corey talk, Corey talk. As a Muslim from Dagestan, we don't do Corey talk. We don't do no Corey talk. The thumbnail is boss. Yeah, the fish eyes thumbnail. What up, what up, what up? Steve Morning's in the house. Now we live. Now we live. Yes, Chubby. What up? Great to see you. Back in the game, 77. Wagwan Triple B. Just come back from Dagestan. Had a nice holiday too. Frank Warren, why are you growing afro? This is a Habib hat. This is from Dagestan, official hat. Made from sheep. Without further ado, retro. Yes, 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 brother. Hello, welcome to the Triple B show. Quite knackered at the moment. But yeah, I'm not getting my drink on, so that's an improvement. That's an improvement. Because you don't allow to drink in Dagestan. No drinking. Right, let's have some good questions. Or some good chat. Comfortable. Get your ass to Mars. Arnie was well ahead of Elon Musk. Yeah, yeah. If Mars actually exists, if it's a real planet, who knows, man. Ted Rico was quite a good film, actually. They did a new one, didn't they? With Colin Farrell. I didn't watch it. You would smash Sonny the Turd Edwards. Anyone would. Even Ebony Bridges. Well, maybe not. She's so whack, but the Quote might be able to. The Quote, Louis, open your mind. Yeah, that's right, man. Yeah. Keep your mind open, your ass might follow too. What do you know about that? We haven't got very many fans because I'm a bit early. M. Bakir, here he goes, who was a whinging. Will Triple B be late? And I'm never late. But I'm early just to prove him wrong. Without further ado, retro, 2 weeks. 2 weeks to what? 2 more weeks. Oh, to what? To Sunny? Is it? You sure? Nah, I thought it's in somewhere in November. Maybe right. Maybe I'm not thinking straight, man. I've only got 8 fans on now. What the blood clot? Never been early again. I'm never going to be early again, man. 11 fans now. Right, come on. One of you fans put in some comments, some questions, whatever. What's going on? Like I said, I just did the old Nick Ball, Eyes at Dog Bay. I got that limited monetization. I don't know what was wrong. I think I used the word midget too much. Philip Rollinson, what's up, my brother? Is Ricky Hatton still taking coke and eating for the funds? Well, I seen him in Manchester when I was for the Lee Wood fight, and he was fat again. He was grumpy, and his bell end of a son was swaggering around Camp Bell End Hatton. I don't think you can keep away from any of this stuff, bro. And he did well to get his weight down from Marco Antonio Barrera, when he helped out the fans who were suffering under COVID. Little Musgrave is here. Good. My man, Triple House, respect in every aspect. That's what I said to Coogan. I forgot to tell him to be safe. Tysina. Triple B early. I knew I could rely on my favourite homoophobic stream. No, we have to spoil all that kind of battle business. Ben Castle, one of the funniest boxing YouTube channels around. Keep it up, mate. Oh, thank you, man. That makes me happy. It's great to have some funds. It's hard, man, because if you say anything controversial, like my video today, my Eyes at Dog Bay, Nick Ball one, got limited monetization. And they've shadow banned just so I used the word midget a few times. I'm not going to talk. Why can't I use the word? They are midgets. Ramal F. Is that like Axel F? Who wins out of Carl Frampton and Steve Butts? I mean, it has to be Carl Frampton, so it is. You know what? Steve Bond's, yeah, he was small, isn't he? What was he, a featherweight? He's got a big head. Bunce is big. Bunce used to box as an amateur, but he's fat, he's out of shape. Probably have a heart attack, man. Come on, man. Tycina goes, Meavies, Big Bang Zhang. Who you got? Well, the problem is you don't want to fight any real fighters, you pussy hole. So, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. Are you going to fight again? You tell me. Ben Castle in the house. This generation's crazy how offended I get. Well, naturally they wouldn't, right? Naturally we'd be like more like our parents. We could talk about anything. We're not even our parents' generation. They were already being manipulated, right? But the reason we're not allowed to say things, like people are programmed and manipulated to be offended, you know, by the TV and the press. And you know, when you get people and you'll say something that you're not going to say, people will suddenly turn on you, you know, and it's such an emotional response, like, because it's not real. They've been programmed. Yeah, and it's the press and the media and the government who decide what's offensive. It's just nonsense. It's a lie. Real people who are red pilled know the truth. You get me? So just want to make sure me beard's right. Back in the game, Bunce has weak cardio. Yeah, ack. He'd be like Big Johnny Fisher. You know, on my intros I've used him a couple times. Little Johnny P. Yeah, so I know it's not boxing related. But related, what do you think about Izzy the Last Dog Bender Adesanya and his weird bestiality antics? Yeah, so I think I watched it. I mean, what he was like, I mean, it wasn't like he was playing with his dog's Corey, right? Is that right? I think I saw a little clip. I mean, it's just very weird. He's a very strange guy. There's a lot I don't really. He gives me the creeps. Anyway, Deshaun Strickland took care of him, which was nice. Nice. He was running Adesanya. That would have been disgrace if we got right. Little Musgrave. Frampton wins against Steve Butts, but ends up with a couple of barrows in his battle hole. Yeah, you got to watch out around Steve, man. Now, who carries 5 barrows? But he had them 5 barrows with him. He was obviously preparing for it, I'd say. And that's a true story, by the way. There's no lie. Ramble F. I heard Gareth the arsehole Davis can kick well. Can you beat him? Yeah, surely, man. I mean, I've seen him throw a kick against Carl Froch. I don't know. He can probably beat me at polo, which is really the game he knows about. You know, horse polo. He only changed to like combat sports about 10 years ago. My boy Lee Talks Boxing in the house. What up, Lee? Lee Talk. Oh yeah. Apparently you can't say the word oil followed by because you get hidden and stuff. If you use the word oil drilling. Lee, are you the guy that oil drills? Yeah, right. You know, that's the kind of thing you get persecuted for. Ben Castle, also uncle, proper. If you've watched him, is that the channel that's proper? Oh, he's proper in boxing. He gets a lot of views, you know, and he puts in work. I find it a bit cringe. It's not that humorous. It's a bit cringe, but it's well produced. He gets a lot of views. Obviously, he's got his audience, so I'm not hating. The black caller liking the Afro man. No. I've got other Afro words. This is a Habib. This is Habib. You know, the traditional Dagestani hat that they wear. You see? It's not an Afro. I've got an Afro. It does look like one. You're right, but I've got an Afro. Yeah. Taylor. Triple B looked like went down on the bush. You come back and stuck on you. Yeah, I went down on a natural old school one. I can still remember. I don't want to turn this into a Pum Pum channel or a Corey channel, but I can still remember back in the day. It's quite hard to adjust yourself when you're flipped the other way around. Yeah. You went down. I can remember back in the day when women were natural. Yeah, they'd maybe shave a little bit the side of the bikini line, but it was basically. I don't want to talk too much. It's not a Pum Pum channel, but it's a big bush. You know, and now I'd be quite horrified to see that kind of thing. But yeah, things have changed a lot. But I don't like the bald look. It's a bit noncy. Yeah, I'd rather just, you know, I'm not doing any pum pum at the moment, but you know, I like the well coiffured pum. The black caller laughing his ass off. Yeah, the hat, man. Yeah, thank you, brother. Taylor, I wondered why the hair colors were different. It's a traditional Dagestani Yeah, hat, or it's meant to be. Lee, Ricky Hatton is going to be on Dancing on Ice, by the way. I saw that, man. Didn't Calzaghe do some gay thing like that? Strictly comes. Oh, Carl Froch did as well, yeah. I mean, I won't be watching. Obviously, I've never watched any of them things, but I bet he'll be making some of his jokes. He goes, yeah, my last girlfriend, she's gone out with a midget. I never thought she'd stoop so low. Also, yeah. Dale Winton's quite scary. If I found him in bed with your missus, I'd tuck him in and all that nonsense. Oh, I'm sick of his rubbish jokes. Big up Chip B, says Mark. Have you watched the British Boxing Board of Control Channel 4 doc yet? Yes, I did. It's about the racism and British Boxing Board of Control thoughts. Well, it's just, it's pathetic. There's no evidence. You know, it's just Ian John Lewis is such a bad referee. He got given so many chances in big fights. He got to making bad calls, bad refereeing, bad judging. You remember the Macaronelli vs. Oval McKenzie fight? That's why he got, people were sick. There were so many complaints about him. Yeah. But he goes, I know it's because I'm black. He's like, well, where's the evidence? Well, the Hines guy, yeah, he's a bit bitter because he hasn't been moved up. He seems an okay ref. The other one, I've never heard of this woman. She's rubbish. I mean, plenty of people have had the, what's it called? The thing. I mean, there was no evidence there. But they love stuff like that because it's just following the agenda. Everything's waiteth. Everything waiteth. White people, terrible. There's a game where you go on to Google or whatever and you enter, is X, Y, and Z racist? And, is water racist? Or it could be something, is a sandwich racist? Is peanut butter racist? And they all come up with some answer, usually in the Guardian, the Grony ad, saying it is. It's just insane, man. It's the agenda. I mean, I just cringe. It's not basic. I mean, what they should be asking the British Boxing Board of Control is, are you run by the secret society? Do you only deal with people or deal with them differently if they're part of the secret society? That's what they want to be looking at. Am I dead yet? Hello, Triple B and everyone. Who are you supposed to be now? Marianne Margot's Minge. I was trying to look like Habib with a traditional hat, but it's just, a lot of people have said it looks like some kind of old school pum-pum. Ben Cost, I'm not sexist, but I would like one of those fighters, caressers, called out to humble her. Oh, man, that would be extremely amusing. It'll never happen. She's just trying to get attention. She might actually be that deluded. She might believe all that nonsense. Palmer Parade is in the house. What up, mate? Are you Bob Ross tonight? He was a real boxing painter. Who's Bob Ross? The only boxing painter I remember was Leroy Neiman. He did some good stuff, actually. Comfy Bolters, a trim quim is best. Yeah. I quite like, so I used to like, because obviously now I'm deliberately celibate, but, quite short, quite neat. But bald was always, I thought, a bit nuncy. Lee talks boxing. What's the difference between 30 quid and Ricky? 30 quid lasts longer than 2 rounds. That's definitely better than, Ricky Hatton's rubbish jokes. Yeah, the Black Caller says, I was never a fan of the George Bush back in the day. I wasn't playing Marco Polo to find the non in the bush. Dear me. This is not a pum-pum channel, it's a boxing channel. I'd rather talk about, I don't want to talk about Corey's old pum-pums incessantly. Ian John Lewis stopped time from carrying on his young. Did he? Oh, I didn't know he was refereeing that fight. Could let him go out even longer. Yeah, he only had to finish the round, right? Simon Hill, the Black Skellington. Who wins the Black Skellington, the Black Painter and Decorator? The Black Painter and Decorator. Well, Skellington's got the weight advantage. He's 6'9". And he looks like he'd take a punch. He's just got this huge, shiny, big head. The Black Painter and Decorator is Johnny Nelson, though. It depends if you mean the early Johnny Nelson, who used to run and hold, or the modern one, who was a bit better. I assume that the modern one would win. Bang Daddy Paddy, come on, lad, don't be shy, get your Corey out. This is not a Corey channel, man. Stop with the Corey talk. Stop. Lee talks boxing. Macaronelli, because McKenzie was worst stoppage I've ever seen. Oh, it was dreadful. Ian John Lewis also let Shannon Briggs get an absolute hiding against Vitali. Yeah, exactly. And there's loads of other things. I mean, he went for then his only proof was, I went for Josh Taylor, not Catterall, and But he had a history of being awful. He's apparently a prison screw as well. Oh no, the man's back. My boy Shane Boggart in the house with a slightly secret society £3.33. What's up, brother? No message, but great to see you. Love the Chad, the Chad avatar. Yes, brother, great to see you. Thank you. Remember, now I've been remonetized after 6 months, and I should never been demonetized. So you can super chat me or cash at me if you want. I've got my cash app thing out here, so if anybody does cash at me, send me a message and I'll read it out, because that's all I can do for the funds. I'm not Ricky Hatton. I can't spell Marco Antonio Barrera. Leila Marisha, hello. You're the Anthony Joshua fan. Hey, Chubby. Well, hello. How are you? Without further ado, who's Bob Ross? Tell me you didn't say that. Say what? Well, let me have a look. Little Johnny P says, Bob Ross, hap little trees, bro. I don't know any. I'm missing a joke. I'm not sure. Tysina says, Shane Bonagos, can you update 666? Oh, donate. Oh, I don't like that number, blood. Acoustic gymnastics in the house. Hey, you're late tonight, brother. Love the costume. It's meant to be Habib, but everyone just thinks it looks like some kind of muff with an afro. So, I'm glad you like it, man. My man Acoustics got some music channel. Go and have a look, brother. There's all these people talk about Bob Ross. I don't know who Bob Ross is. Will someone tell me? Acoustic gymnastics reminds everyone to like, because there's haters, obviously, who want my head on a stick. And likes will kind of beat that back. Donate, donate's great. I mean, I don't, like I said, I was demonetized for 6 months, blood. And comment. Yep, keep commenting, guys. Nipple tweaks. Yes, what up? That impression you did of Big John in your last video was funny as fuck. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, I kind of enjoyed it. I'm never sure if the intros are working, but hopefully it's making people laugh, man. I don't know if Big John's that keen. You've probably watched it now. I'm pretty sure Johnny Fisher watched, because he was moaning like, oh, I saw some video on YouTube and it was just saying like, I just think you could get the British title over. And he goes, I'd love to get the British title. That'd be a dream. And I thought, he's been watching the Triple B. So hopefully, the big greedy. I'm trying to help the man as well. It's just I mean, with that level of obesity is exceptionally dangerous, man. Tysina Ferry, Shane Morgan says, Tysina, I've been ill with food poisoning or something. Shitting himself. I'm sorry to hear that, brother, but thanks for the £3.33, blood. Am I dead yet? Says Black Skellington isn't 6'9", is he? Apparently he is, and a genuine 6'9", not a Tyson Fury. I'm 6'9" on my tippy toes. When he's actually 6'7", I think is a realistic height for Tyson Fury. Maybe 6'7.5", but he's no 6'9". And the other idiot, who's the other liar? David Greenblatt's even worse. He's 6'2" or 6'3" and claims to be 6'9". This is the world's biggest liar, man. David Greenblatt is. I mean, he lost an arm 3 days later. He's calling the Brooklyn Nets game. Come on, man. Microphone heat. Yeah, it's meant to be a Habib hat. Everyone says things to Afro. 7 likes, people. Come on, it's free to like. Yeah, thank you, Acoustics. Very nice to be batting for the Triple B. Yeah, so yeah. Hit me with that thing. Acoustics says Bengal G14. Oh, cash out Bengal G14. Yeah, I don't want to be too pushy. Talking about money, but hello everyone. All is appreciated. Leila Marish is still an AJ fan. Do you think he can beat Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury or the Big Bang? Bang Daddy Paddy. Yeah, what's up? Coincidence that AKA Skins and Ty Booth have both disappeared. Yes, I noticed that too. AKA Skins, right? You know Leon Skinner, AKA Skins, the so-called actor who was in one wax short and had a small part something else, and the so-called entrepreneur who did these weird kind of parties where he had donuts on a stick. It was very bizarre. So he was very active on social media. He disappeared from Instagram, closed, not hidden, closed his account. And roughly the same time, Tyne Booth disappears. So you're saying maybe Tyne and AKA Skins have run off together. Who knows? Stranger things have happened. Lee, Bob Ross was a painter back in the day. He's dead now, but his streams still get thousands of views. He's died now, but his streams get thousands of views. What do you mean? He was a painter back in the day who streamed on YouTube. I'm missing something here. I don't know who this Bob Ross blood was. Yep. Bob Ross also used to paint and teach people to paint regardless of talent levels. I'll have a look, man. I've just never heard of the guy. I usually know most things. Palmer Parade as well. Bob Ross is a painter, not an Austrian painter, but pretty, the Austrian painter. I mean, I don't think painting was his best skill. He had other skills too. It's pretty amazing. Without further ado, Bob Ross again was stone live and painted on American TV. Seems like a cool guy. I've never heard of him. I feel very ignorant. Taylor. Leila Marish, Gay J only loves Ben Haney. He loves Ben Haney. Well, he's probably the first openly LGBT heavyweight boxer. So, Leila answers, "I've no problem, Taylor. Always love him. Well, regardless that he's into Ben Haney. No, that's up to you, man." Palm Parade, the Black Skellington is 5'2" without that massive. You got some great, what do you call it? Some great Swede on him, isn't he? RJJ made me think of Roman Greenberg. What did? I remember Roman Greenberg. He was an Israeli heavyweight, wasn't he? And then he got chinned by someone, and then he disappeared. He talks about, "You making any videos today?" Oh, that was Sunday Ed was when he phoned me. Well, yeah, I'd put it up so some of your fans could listen in a vocal rule, but someone put it up on YouTube. It seems to have disappeared, but after they smashed his phone anyway. Fucking rinse. I might put it up properly on YouTube. Little midget. He's been so he did some what's it called? Interview, and afterwards he's like, I think it was with Seconds. I don't know. So the company probably the Danny Flexen. I'll say hello to Danny Flexen. Remember, this is the guy, right? The grass that tried to ruin Danny Flexen's career, right? Tried to insinuate Danny Flexen was a nonce, even though he knew that Flexen was coming onto his fat 36-year-old sister, 36, right? But he ignored all the questions on Twitter that would say, "What age is she? What age is she?" Like implying she was underage. What he did was chat to her. And I put little Sonny thought it was clever putting up all the, all the little texts that they said. I paused it loads of times. And I'm like, he doesn't say a single thing wrong. He's been a bit creepy. Hey, I didn't want to tell Sonny I wanted to fuck his sister. So what? She's 36. I mean, I don't find that kind of stuff particularly clever, but that's all he said. Afterwards, they're talking about like jerk chicken and food, and it was well out of order. Of Edwards, and Flexen should have. I don't know, man. He should have been stronger, man. He took off his Twitter for weeks. I don't know, man. But I thought that's very low of Sonny. That's what made me angry against him. Apart from the fact he's annoying. Black Skellington is 6'9". Yeah, if he was fighting, he'd be a featherweight looking. You serious? Have you seen him interviewing people? He towers over them. Acoustic says, AKA Foreskins. Yeah, AKA Foreskins has disappeared. And remember, as without further ado, Retro says, no skins, no wins. That's why Joshua's looks so bad. He hasn't got skins to help him. Bang Daddy Pan. Were there orbs floating around your head? Are you serious? Sort of rainbow color. Do you have some Batty spirit god? I don't know, man. I can't see none of this, man. Who knows? But no, I hope not. They can get out of my house, man. I ain't into that. Layla says, AJ is my boo. Okay, well, that's fine. No. Little Musgrave always makes me laugh. Maybe that's Tyne's way of getting revenge on Gay J. By the time he told him to get out of his shit, but like going out with his boo, the love of his life, AKA Skins. Some very odd stuff going on. I don't know, man. I thought my theory was this: that the reason Skins is taken down is, because there's well, he's taken down his Insta, totally deleted it, right? Gay J, before he was a real big name, he used to have a different Twitter, and you can still find some old messages from those two, and they're flirting all the time. And Skins calls Joshua Femi, but Skins hasn't done any tweets for a year either. There's something weird going on. Like, I don't know whether Skins has decided, he's used up his NDA money. He's like, I don't care. I'm going to write the book anyway on Gay J and tell him about our affair and how we was lovers for so long. I don't know, man. Tycina Tyne, great, aka Skins, and the give bar like Jeffrey Dahmer did to get Joshua's head. Yeah, well, it would work. These guys love each other, man. Tycina. If Skins would come back, Skins came back with Joshua improved massively. Of course, he'd get his confidence back. He would know he had someone to go back to and cuddle him. Hani just can't provide the same service of love that Skins did. No Skins, no wins. I told you that. Should be in the house. Yes, mate. What up, Ted Red? I'm all right. My throat's a bit sore. I don't know why. Bang Daddy, who would be the top? Time or Leon? I reckon Skins would smash Time. This is not a Corey channel and it's not a Batty channel. I don't want too much Batty talk or Corey talk. Tycina. Now Skins the bottom with the ponytail. And Skins never gets to be the bottom with Joshua. Yeah. Who knows? Yeah. I mean, it's a bit sickening. Anyone got any like? Yeah. Without further ado, no Skins, Paul wins. Yeah, no Skins, no wins, and no Skins, Paul wins. Joshua has not had a good win without AKA Skins. His form went down the toilet. And you remember when he lost to Ruiz, Skins was not allowed to fly over until like 5 days before, and he found out that Gay J had cheated on him. Yeah. It's all very weird. Any boxing questions? Let's talk about some boxing. Only 28 funds tonight. I'm a bit disappointed, man. I'm a bit disappointed. And surely 28 funds can be improved upon. 28 fans and £3.33. Come on, man. Acoustics. Cheated on Philly and White Knickers. Who did? Who's... I said we're going to stop talking about Batty business. Let's talk about Isaac Dog Bay. Nick Ball. What happens there? That's a good fight. Fish Eyes has made a good fight. Okay, here goes Bang Daddy Paddy. Wood v. Fortune. Who wins? Well, the favorite is, according to bookies, is quite clearly Wood. You can get almost 3-1 on Warrington. I see it as an even fight. I mean, Wood, especially with Warrington's head, Wood is, his chin is not the best. He can hit her very hard. Tambu said he hit one of the hardest guys for his weight. Warrington, his form recently is not that great, but Wood got absolutely chinned by luck. I see it as an even fight. I really do. Pummel. Prediction of Gassiev v. Wallin. I'm going for Gassiev late. I've seen that, and I think I read Boxing News. They said the same, but I did a preview a couple of weeks ago, I think it was, and I went for the oil driller. Otto, all in, oil drilling, Wallin. He invited me to my first cookout. I had Wallin winning on points. But then again, I then started thinking, well, is it only because Wallin, he gave Tyson trouble and a big cut, but apart from that, when has he been impressive? I remember when he fought Sokolovsky, he looked terrible. Gassiev starts slow. I mean, I'm starting to move on to Gassiev. Maybe may stop him. I don't know how good All-In's chin is. Lee talks boxing. There have been reports of men in Manchester waking up and seeing a huge play. He standing over them going, get it out. I want to see your Corey. Well, he's the official. His Majesty's the Royal Corey Inspector. And he can knock on your door any time and ask to see your Corey. And you have to get it out. His favorite time is 6 a.m. Acoustic says Wood kills Warrington. Really? Is that what you think? If you don't mind me asking, why did you go for that? I mean, I just think they're two like British level or European level guys, that are not overly effective at any particular thing. I don't know. I saw it as even, man. Lee Talks Boxing says, I've just missed that. Where's Lee Talks Boxing? Warrington, unanimous decision. You see, I already put some money on Warrington because I just think that the odds go away. The odds are, just a little bit too favoured towards Wood. Where is it? It's in where are they fighting? Is it Sheffield? It's not. Where's he from? He's from Nottingham, isn't he? Right. I think it's in Sheffield, isn't it? I don't know, man. I still think it's an even fight. That's what I'm saying. Acoustic hates Warrington. Yes, but that's not a reason why he'll lose. He puts his head in. He lubes up his head with all his Vaseline, doesn't he? And then smashes it in people's faces. His third glove. Without further ado, says, yeah, Warrington's no good outside of his fighting at his team's football stadium. He's good at headbutting, to be honest. And McKeer. Hello, brother. You said I was going to be late. I was early. When is the Emperor back on the channel? See how he getting on? Need to know if he thinks he could smash the greatest weave of all time in the ring and the bedroom, I guess. Yeah, well, I'll drop him. If you want to see him again, I can drop him a message and say, look, do you want to come on? I think he's slightly hurt that I slagged off KJ because, he met him and now they're all big friends. Acoustic goes, all in, oil drilling while in, will rise to the occasion. Yeah, like he rises to the occasion with his queen. Yeah, after she's been to his cookout. Tyson Ferrier, Fabio Fraudley, he's David Debo Adelgay. Yeah, I actually think David Adelaide, Fabio Wood is a good fight. I would have Fabio winning. Although it's quite worrying he got put over by some guy who's not a boxer on the street, but anything can happen, man. I mean, Woodley can hit very hard. And Adelaide has never really impressed me. He should have lost against Kamil PED Sokolowski. Without further ado, Tyson Fury, God inspections. Well, I never shut up about it. I did an intro like that because that's on IFL's intro, isn't it? Acoustics, Vidal rally with murdered Timmy Fumbles. Probably, I'm just not that interested about either of them. I just, Palmer, I think Gassievi's Wallin is only on First Channel Russia. Oh, well done with your rescue there. I think you can stream live without signing up. Oh, okay. It's in Turkey, isn't it? Which is quite unusual. I don't know whether Gassiev's adopted that as his country. I don't know. He looks Turkish. Without further ado, Benvy's Eubank, December 23rd. Are you joking or have you heard that? I haven't heard that, but it might have just been released. I mean, where? Is the second question. Comfortable. I always think that's the drug that Conor Benn got caught with. Why did Warren throw Joyce under the bus? Dubois finished and Fury and has a few fights after his career. Well, that's a very interesting question. He never liked Joe for some reason. He really thought Dubon was going to win. I do think. I mean, he makes mistakes with heavyweights. He doesn't make mistakes, fish eyes. He doesn't always get things right. You got what's his name? Carol Latoma beaten up by an Argentinian guy. Yeah, he's got Moses Itama. Moses Itama is a real project. His real love of his life. Dubon's finished. Well, I think he just if he's got anyone who knows boxing knows that Dubon has no heart. So he thought he might as well get the payday against Usyk. And then he was desperately trying to get a rematch, but I don't know. I don't think he ever rated Joe. Fury has a few fights. Yeah. Maybe Warren's getting bored of these guys. I mean, I think Moses Itama is a new project, but he's only 18, allegedly. Although he seems to be about 35. Lee talks possibly. But shame to see Wallin's gorgeous wife upset after Wallin loses. I don't know if he's married the Queen, but she's quite big, isn't she, man? Obviously, I know you enjoy all drilling, but let's go Dave. Corey Power. Can't wear me leggings, cover me Corey because of Robert Smith. Oh, yeah, that whinging women on Channel 4. It was just pathetic. I know the only reason I lost my license was because I'm black. No, Ian John Lewis, it's because you continually mess up. You got given so many big chances and big paydays. Yeah, whinger. It's just they probably were, there's probably some researcher or someone at BBC who knows a bit about boxing. Goes, how can we spin this? Oh, talk about Islamophobia, misogyny, and racism. Oh, I know. And they came up with a story. And it's a non-story. I don't like the British Boxing Board of Control because they're secret society, wrong uns. But this was just pathetic, man. Tyson was no more oil for Otto after I beat him. Yeah, well, you didn't beat him that convincingly, Tyson. MBK, will the children be going to any boxing events before maybe have a few keys in the toilet like last time? Yeah, that guy just gave me some sniff. I did sniff it. You know, he's quite generous as well. But yeah, I genuinely, as I said, if you see my video previewing, I can't remember what the video is about, but I was saying, you know, I was actually thinking of going to see Warrington Wood. Yeah, but then I saw that I saw the undercard and the main event, sorry, the co-main event or the preliminary is Terry Harper. I'm not sitting through that. 10 boring rounds. Okay, they're only 2 minutes. You know, maybe after having got my drink on, having a key in the toilet and having to wait for that. And the rest of the undercarders are rubbish. There's another fight. I think this is again Jay Opataya. You know, Jay Opataya, who he was the one. Remember, I said I think he was going to beat Brady some points, and I was right. Another big tit from the Triple B. But the undercard's got 4 women's fights. I mean, why would anyone pay to watch this? It's nuts, man. If the women sold tickets, you can understand it, even though they're rubbish quality. But they don't, man. No one cares. It's awful. It's all the agenda stuff, right? And you know, that's yeah. So I did not buy a ticket, yeah, to go to Sheffield to see Wood Warrington because of Terry Harper and a rubbish undercard. So there you go. Tribute like Chechen Revolution freedom fighter and Adams. Well, at least someone's got the understood the Chechen Dagestani link. You know what I'm saying? Everyone thought I was an Afro and I'd be muff diving. He's claiming to be American now. Oh, you mean what, Gassiev? I guess he would get the ratings if he was Russian, like Bivol fighting as a Kyrgyzstan or Beterbiev as Canadian. Oh, sorry, Armenian. Excuse me, I misread. Armenian. Yes, he's claiming to be Armenian. That's right. Gassiev is claiming to be Armenian. Right, yeah. Are they still stopping Russians from being ranked? It's just nonsense, man. It's embarrassing. It's ridiculous. Eddie said he's got 500 bet with Krugen. It was in December. The 23rd is the unofficial date at the moment. Talking about Conor Benn, Chris Eubank Jr. Okay. Did you see that one? Like an IFL video? So I'll have a look. I'll see what they're saying, but I didn't hear anything about that. Oh, Acoustic Joe's slow as fall. Like, yeah, but he's been slow for years, but eventually his durability, his come forwardness, his relentlessness, and his punching power would come through. But Big Bang was the guy it all fell apart with. When you're getting hit with full power shots, a 20.5 stone, a big Chinese man, you know, you get whacked, man. Has anyone been curry drilling here? So just leave the drilling, man. Leave the pum pum on the drilling. Taylor in the house. Chubby, are you going to hang a sign on the door point saying this is not air? No, but I don't think I'm going to wear this particular outfit again. You know, this creates too many issues, man. Palmer, this chat is gayer than a proud parade. Corey upset, shaking my head. Yeah, I agree. And he said that about the last one. I don't want to lose me funds, and it's not a Corey channel. Anyway, this guy Dave has been curry drilling for years and eating it to boot. Taylor, when's the next good fight? Well, it depends how you define good. I mean, we got Canelo, Charlo this weekend, right? I haven't been an Opataya vs Thompson, right? Thompson, I just don't really know much about. I don't know how he got the world title shot. Jay Opataya looks like he's made out of CGI. He doesn't look like a real person. His face is just weird. You know, it looks like, you know, it's an AI artwork. What else is there? Well, obviously Warrington vs Wood. But if you like heavyweight, it's all drilling Wallin vs Gassiev, man. You know. Shane Mong is still talking about Corey's, or maybe Pum Pum. I hope Pum Pum. Yeah, Joe Joyce went down harder than Ricky Hatton did when he tried to push in the queue for the fruit machine. Yeah, I don't know if you heard the story, but Ricky, you know, when he was a world champion, all he used to do after he just stopped training and stopped keeping training, sitting there getting pissed down in pub and do crazy things like dress up as a Spice Girl and do a bad taste shirt. Anyway, some big bodybuilder. Yeah, playing on the fruit machine. Ricky Hatton tried to push in and give him a hard time, and he got knocked out with one punch. Yeah, yeah. Triple B knows his boxing. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Lee. But you know more about oil drilling, so what can I say? Matt, thoughts on the Croydon stabbing? Not really. I mean, it's happening. There's a certain community that seems to, get very violent very quickly. That's all I'm saying, man. Without further ado, yeah, it was, and I felt it'd be about 2 hours ago. What, the Conor Ben? Okay, well, I'll have a look, man. Get your ass to Mars. Yeah, Arnie. Anybody want to give some love? We've only had one super chat, and I've been without super chats for 6 months. £3.33 by my main man, Shane Bongos. Where's Sly Team, by the way, Shane Bongos? But yeah, come on, man. Everyone dip in their pockets. It's Christmas time. The Trippy ain't had no money. Disco Dave. Slow Joe did manage to get to fair play to the half. He did. He is very tough. I mean, he was really, that's an incredible punch. But even in the second round, he got hit with some just perfect shot. He's game, Joe. After the fight, like I said, he goes, yeah, I quite enjoyed the fight. In an interview, straight after the fight. In the dressing room, yeah, I quite enjoyed the fight. But he enjoyed getting beaten up for 3 rounds. Yeah, but a chow mein champion and then absolutely flattened. He's a strange one. I like Joe, but he could be a bit odd. Lee talks boxing. Wood vs Warrington. Matthias vs Erglashev. Oh, this is good fights. Bull vs Dogbay. Yeah, there's another. Sonny vs Bamman. The best coming up in the next few months. Yeah, there's some decent fights there. I always prefer the heavyweights because they're the kings, the kangs. But there are some good fights there. I think my favorite one to watch will be Wood Warrington or Bull vs Dogbay. And Sonny with Bam, I'm interested in that. It's, I've seen them both warm up. I do like, I think for the press, they both look pretty bad. But I don't know. And Sonny apparently hits the punch ball harder than Bam. I don't know. I'm getting a bit unimpressed by Bam. I think 3 of his last 4, he's meant to be a murderous puncher at 8 stone, but 3 of his last 4 fights have gone the distance. And I don't know, man. I think Sonny's taking it very seriously. I'll do a proper, what's it called? Preview later. Pierce Brosnan. Yes, what up, Pierce? Great to see wave after wave of slowly drifting, which should be the paradise. I'm missing something there. Matt, will Time Booth return to you? Yeah, I would assume so. He made good, decent money from it. I think one of the problems is this. So allegedly he's training for a fight, right, against some guy. I think it was Stokes or something. I haven't heard much about it. He's been 2 months off. Now, usually if you get a strike lasts 1 month, sorry. It's possible that I haven't looked into it. It's possible, I think, if you get if it's like your 3rd misdemeanor, you get 3 months. I don't know. I'm not sure. But some of the weird videos like with that crackhead, they're still up there. So I think it's because when he doesn't really do the old school. You remember the old school videos he used to do, right? Well, they're gone now. He doesn't do them anymore. He just does the lives, right? And he always gets mashed up for the lives. I don't think he can handle a live without getting mashed up. So if he's training for the fights, he doesn't want to get on the greens or drink. So that's a possibility as well. I don't know, man. I don't know. Pierce Brothers, I hope you're feeling well. Will be in the chat. I'm feeling all right. I'm a bit hot in this Dagestani hat and this big muff thing on my face. Yeah, but I'm okay, man. It's good to have a monetization, but they keep on limiting some of my videos. So I use the word midget, my Nick Moore video. I'm just like, and even at the best, like on a little channel, you don't make much money, man. And I got to pay for like software for what's it called? I'm not whinging, sorry. StreamYard. I got to buy these outfits, And I worked out how I probably get paid £2.50 an hour for the stuff I put. And this is for the fans, obviously. But like a Ricky Hatton, But I don't know. I can't charge fans £90 for a ringside ticket. But sorry, I'm just whinging a bit about. It's not. it's about YT, it's about YouTube, you know, how they limit you. And it's just tiring. And this is how they get rid of channels they don't like, but whatever, man. I'm doing this for the funds. Disco Dave. I'm quite tired today. I'm sorry. Time Booth said he got a strike and a new pair of knockoff trainers. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know, who knows what the truth is, man. We was called as stabbers and shit. Yeah, apparently the guy, she wanted to be a lawyer, and the guy who stabbed her was an aspiring scholar or something. Oh, yeah. It's all the usual stories, man. Anyone still believes this nonsense. Palmer. Oh, I knew who would be the stabber and stabby Croydon. I guess pattern recognition is sixth sense. Don't be racist. We don't allow racism on this channel, blood. These are folks. Sonny would shank someone up. Not as far as I know, but apparently his uncle was in the Croydon Observer, where it's called, for shoplifting or something. And Sonny provided a character reference. Great. Imagine that. Tyson Peckham, the Asians would have graped that black woman that is in Rotherham. Tyson, really? We don't allow racism on the show. Apparently, his friend jumped away and she got stabbed. Yeah, but you never know what the true story is, and it's not. Things like this happen all the time, around, you know. Right. I don't want to get into a racial argument, but if you look at, there's so many instances in America of people from certain communities doing some severe damage to people from the Caucasian community, and they don't get reported. They don't, you know, instead they make someone like George Floyd out to be. It's all part of the agenda to create divisiveness between the races. That's number one, and to push certain peoples as the bad guy who you must all hate. And I just, you know, oh man, who's the guy who wrote Dilbert? That's what I'm talking about. Just because Joyce was on the juice for power and stuff. I mean, I think 80% of them are. He's put on a lot of weight since the WBSS days, you know, if you go and look. Lee Talks Boxing. Matthias and Ergshev is pure violence. I have to be honest, I'm a bit ignorant on this. So I will have a look. We'll look into this, by the way. You know? Oh, no. Oh, it's gone. For a second, me funds was at 33, and you know what that number means. I don't like that number, man. Shane, yeah, unfortunately, it would go against the plan and the agenda, you know. The plan that rhymes with lurgy. You're fighting years of planning. You're fighting people devoted to an agenda. You know, you're fighting against bankers, money. It's just not a lot we can do to it. Hypothetically speaking, says Pierce, how do you see Fury vs Wilder would go? How would you see Fury vs Wilder? Do you mean KJ vs Wilder? Fury vs Wilder's happened 3 times, blood. Litos was Alvarado hit harder than Bum Rodriguez. Yeah, it was not very impressive. I saw Bum Rodriguez on the bag. I was like, well, hang on, man. I'd have a look at a few of his fights. But, you know, I probably wouldn't be surprised. I'd originally gone for Rodriguez to win late stoppage, 10 round. But because the thing is, you know, you got to remember, Sonny is also fragile himself. Low T and fragile. He got put over by Marcel Brathwaite, who has never stopped him before or after. And it was a quite hard knockdown. So, you know. On the other hand, he's got the boxing skills to outbox Rodriguez. I mean, you know. Well, there are many options, but we won't be allowed them. Without further ado, I said this. Perhaps Tynes is taking his training seriously. Yeah. If that's correct, you would think you would at least announce or do a small video announcing when the fight's going to be, why he's not doing videos, and you know, because you know, you can sell a lot of merch for the fight and tickets, you know. Pierce, I meant Zhang vs Wild. I'm on my 10th pint. 10th pint. What are you drinking, blood? Zhang vs Wilder. I'm not drinking at the moment. I stopped again. I stopped on Monday. I meant Zhang vs Wilder. Oh, that would be a super fight to make. Um, I mean, I think that the Joyce results flatter Zhang because he looked exceptional there. You know, that would be an awesome fight. Oh, it's hard to call, man. I'm going for Zhang. I think I'm going to go for Zhang's. He has been put over a couple of times in the amateurs, but he looks pretty solid as a pro, and he's also a what's it called, southpaw. He's also training out of stone, and he's fast. You got to remember he's fast. So yeah, I'm going for Zhang. Big bang. Pierce, we're living on the ashes of civilization. God will show the way through. Yeah, I mean that's the only thing that will. I mean there are times when I just think, you know what, I'm just going to sit back and watch the world burn. But I got faith that things will work out, but they get worse before they get better. That's the problem. Shane Mongos, Scott Adams, old Dilbert guy. Yeah. I kind of agree with a lot of what he says, man. Apparently, Touchfree was trying to insert his deadly weapon into men. We were not going to do any more Corey talk. Incognito, hello, brother. Great to see you. Will the Ukraine war end next year? I mean, we don't even know what's going on there. All you get is through press snippets. There hasn't seemed to be that many gore videos. I mean, they've taken down a lot of the gore. You remember the old gore? What are they called? Gore.com or something, and Live League. All these kind of things have been taken down, but you expect to see a lot more. I don't even know what's happening. Some people have got obviously pictures of Ukrainian people in the club and stuff like that in Kiev. I don't even know. I don't even know how much of it is real. I don't trust the media. I really don't know, brother. Pierce, I've been seeing the number 33, it's number 66 number plates all over the place recently. Oh, wow, yeah. They're making it obvious. And I don't remember who first said it, but there's a famous saying like their signs and symbols will be their downfall. I mean, they're beginning to get very blatant with it. Like with Russell Brand. He made a film. Didn't he do his film or something? It's called 33. He's got 33 tattoo. He said it's his favorite number. He said he's got 30. His number of tattoos is 33. I mean, all this stuff. Disco Day, stabbing of teens been gone for ages. Plenty of stabs for ages. Just hear more about it now with the internet. Yeah, I mean, they just decide what they make a big story out of. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It's like they've started making a big story about. I told you, if you listen to my Isaac Dogbe Ball video about how they're really obsessive with shoplifting and looting shops at the moment, it's because they want to close. They're moving towards closing down as many retail places as they can everywhere. So people, and the 50-minute cities, and people are going to start having to order everything from home and work from home. So they just stick in front of their what's it called? Propaganda. Sorry, just adjusting me hat. And yeah, they choose. And what's the other one? XL Bully dogs. I don't even know what his dogs were. And his suddenly started to find all these stories. Yeah, I mean, 33 plus 3 equals 6 steps. That's one of the reasons, but there's loads of reasons. One, for example, like 1/3 of the angels were thrown out of heaven. 1/3 is 33%, basically. Yeah. Come on, man. Someone give me some. Someone lift my spirits with a super chat. Matt loves white women's. Are you white or are you different? Are you a different? What would we say? Group. Lee talks boxing. Zhang KO against Wilder. Yeah, I think so. Palmer, would Town really want his fan base to turn up for the fight? Yeah, well, if you get a percentage of the tickets, yeah, I guess so. I mean, and hopefully they'll buy some of his merch. Pierce is drinking Peroni. They drink Birra Moretti until I found out Bill Gates bought some shares in it. I feel much healthier now. I used to quite like Birra Moretti, but it used to have a bit of like an old school Stella kind of feel on my brain, the old school Stella? Man, I used to get in some trouble with that blood. Thailand's audience are low. I mean, some of them are. I mean, whatever, man. It's a mixture of people. There's a lot of chat going on. Windmill stops Zhang. We'll catch the egg fried rice man in the first half of the fight. Okay, so you reckon? Yeah, I mean, I think Zhang's defense is quite good. I almost think he becomes more, when he slows down, he becomes more vulnerable. They say he tends to gas in the second half. I'll rewatch the Hergovich fight. That's probably quite a reasonable indication. Have you got a Discord? No, I haven't. I've used Discord, and I just didn't really, took a lot of my time, and I didn't really enjoy. I don't know, man. I'm suspicious about the software. Very suspicious. I'll knock out the Chinese power, says Tilda to this day. Thank you. Triple R's in the house. Hello, Triple R. What's up, bro? Russia and Afghanistan will last like 10 years. Right. So I can't imagine it anytime soon. Good excuse for West to charge normal people high gas prices for at least the next 5 years. Yeah, I mean, there's a number of things going on there, and that's one of them. I would say, I mean, it's so difficult to predict. Who knows? It's so odd. It's just so, I mean, I don't trust any of it. I don't trust Putin either. I don't trust Putin. He gets involved and creeps off. Obviously, I don't trust Zelensky for obvious reasons. But I mean, just it's a weird American proxy war. There's loads of resources in Ukraine. Some people, I don't know, it's a depopulation thing. Some people say they're gonna make a new Khazar empire in Ukraine. So, what do you know about that? Did you see Ukraine have appointed Marina? Oh yeah, Marina Abramovich as education ambassador or something. First they put a Chinese spokesman, then a Satanist for educating kids. What the hell is going on? I mean, they're just taking it. If anyone doesn't know, Marina Abramovich, she's an actual witch and a Satanist, open about it. And she's also done rituals with Hillary Clinton. Is Lady Gaga is bizarre. She has no link to Ukraine. She's Serbian of origin. They're just laughing at us. And I genuinely believe they're involved in Satanism. I really do. Anyone who knows anything about Pizzagate and those emails, or looked at those emails, will understand. Pierce Brosnan. It says in the Bible that anyone who tries to rebuild Babylon will be destroyed, and Saddam Hussein was destroyed when trying to rebuild Babylon on top of the official ruins. Yeah, actually, I'll be honest with you, I'm not aware of that verse. I mean, there's all the predictions in the Bible are coming true. That's one of the reasons I became a Christian, because again and again the stuff is coming true. What they're pushing, how things are going to change, what people loving themselves in Instagram, the mark of the beast, the chips, all these things, and I'm just like, this is crazy, man. Incognito with a left field question. If you go on holiday 5 months, where are you going? Somewhere warm for starters. So I mean, if it doesn't depend on season, I don't know, man. I've been on holiday. I've hardly leave the basement, blood. If it was budget, if I had a half decent budget, it would have to be somewhere warm and fairly civilized, man. You know what I'm saying? But it depends on a lot of things. Money, season, you know what I'm saying? I need more information. Pierce, I like drinking a Hummer usually, but it's expensive. Yeah, fair enough, man. I know what you're saying. Matt, Tassina Fury. Don't be mean, sir, because mean comments can hurt people's feelings, innit? Soy boy detected, says Tassina. But there's a Matt says bounce. A lot of bounce going on in the comments. This is right. Every war is a banker's war. There's a book by some ex-US Army general, and I can't remember his name. It's something about, basically, it just says exactly that. Every single war is a banker's war, and it is. There's so much money to be made out of war, right? Not just the what's called the arms builders, the arms industry. By the way, Biden's got loads of friends. He's on loads of boards of arms manufacturers, but the national banks are global banks because they fund both sides, and this happened. The Rothschilds will fund both sides. Didn't Bush family fund both, give loans to Germany as well? It's crazy, and there's so much, and these countries are getting so much debt through war, and the bankers make so much money out of it. Yep, thank you. Triple R, the human cost thinks it's geopolitical analysis. Oh, hang on. Triple R. Thank you, brother. £2.50 from the Triple R. Trust no one. Well, that's for damn sure as mustard. Especially not the mainstream media. Thank you for the £2.50. You know, but I'll buy myself a Magnum ice cream. Actually, no, I don't. You know what? I got off the drink now. I usually still have to drink for about 6 weeks and I get back on drink. But thank you. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm going to go back down to gym, start cooking again. You know what I'm saying? This kind of stuff. Matt, only Spencer Oliver can stop the Russian-Ukraine war. Spencer Oliver, you remember when he was going to Gage? Look, you took the pound for pound champion Usyk right down to the wire and stuff like that. And I was like, this is patronizing. He's a midget as well. Rubbish. You know, I was actually, I'm not being dark, but when he got put in a coma, I was there. And the main thing I remember about it is this girl that worked for what was it? His manager or promoter or whatever was crying and all that. And this guy just goes up, this breader goes up and pretends to give her a big hug, and then he starts trying to feel up her right. I mean, it was just sickening, man. Anyway, whatever. Is Zelensky Nazi? Nazi's a made-up term. It doesn't mean anything anyway. You know what I'm saying? To this day, bronze bomber. I'm the last great American heavyweights. Most dynamic fighter. You're dynamic, yeah. Yeah. That's right, Pierce. Marina Abramovich created a spirit cooking with a ritual. Says, I mean, just look into it, man. Look at the spirit cooking. Look at you mix semen with blood, and I mean, if you know anything about Pizzagate, and you read some of them emails, it's exceptionally creepy. Boxing Classic issue. Hello, brother. Good to see you. Triple B. I feel the world is in a fragile time. Everything goes on, feels like the end times. Well, all the predictions keep on dinging from the Bible. I mean, there's still quite a bit to go. Legalized noncery being one of them. If you're looking purely at the Bible, the third temple needs to be built. But so much stuff has come true. I mean, yeah, it is dark, but the way I look at it is I go, I leave it to God now. I'll do my bit. I'll try and open people's eyes to reality, but I don't think the tide can be turned, which sounds defeatist, but when you got evil, genuine Satanists in charge of the world, and you know that in the Bible, that the world is Satan's domain. He's the ruler of the world, by the way. Let's be clear about that. It says that in the Bible. So the Ukrainian war is a bogus part of the New World Order, the IMF behind all wars, absolutely. And there's talk of it being used, Ukraine being going to become a new Khazarian empire. If you don't know about the Khazar Empire, there's a red pill for you. Have a look into it. You know what I'm saying? Palmer again. The West is basically the mouse utopia. Not quite sure what you mean by that. Oh, sorry, that's right. You're talking about right. There's some experiments done where it's quite nuts. So they made this sort of land, in a lab. It's just in a lab, this area, and it was a perfect place for mice. It had everything they needed, and they watched how they went on, and they put in a few mice, and they started breeding, and then all the society started to fall apart, and everything was at their tips. Water, food. They started to kill each other, split into groups, cannibalize. It's insane. Yeah, I think that's what you mean, right? Without further ado, I think Saddam Hussein was the story when he told the Yankees he didn't want to pay for the oil with the American dollar. That's right. We wanted to swap to the euro. There we go. And there's a similar story for my man's Muammar Gaddafi. Yes, it'll be. Saddam was the president. We got a city of Babylon in Iraq, and it says anyone tries to do so will be destroyed. Wow, that's a new learning for me. Thank you. Not say Saddam wasn't based well compared to the Satanists that run the Western world. You know what I'm saying? Incognito goes £700 a month. What are you talking about, bro? Pierce, Henry Kissinger can teach you things about property and war. Yeah, how many heart transplants you on? Yeah, all these bastards, right? They live to be like 100. Soros, people like that. The Rothschilds, Kissinger, the royal family. It's fucking. Whoops. Matt says Spencer Oliver. Spencer Oliver Black Lives Matter killed Colonel Gaddafi because of custard shortage. Bro, I can't keep up with your humor. The Euphrates River, oh yeah, that's another one. Drying up is a sign of the end times, and the river dries up and a mountain of gold will appear. Last 10 years, the Iraqis are finding bits of gold in the Euphrates River. Man, yeah. There's all these, some of these are very, very precise predictions like that. Others vaguer, people say, oh, there'll be wars and rumors of wars. Well, you say, oh, that's been the way all the time. Yeah, but it will increase. Natural disasters, oh, that's always been what, yeah, but they're increasing. And then things like people will start to love, give in to sick lusts. Man will go with man, woman will go with woman. Men will dress as women. And what was the other one? They're given their lust and they will be consumed and obsessed with self-love. Look at the Instagram generation, the OnlyFans generation. And the other one is that the Bible has to be preached throughout all of the world. Some people say that's happened because what are the islands called? Is it not the Solomon Islands? Sentinel Island. A guy tried to teach them the Bible. The first time he went over there, they threw a spear at him. These are like uncontacted tribes, and the Bible saved him. But he went back the next day and they killed him. Yeah, there's so much weird things. Tysina goes, stay sober, Chubby. The devil drink dandruff are bad. Yeah, I don't do the dandruff anymore, but yeah. But the devil drink, yeah, it is bad. It is bad. Gaddafi's murder because Triple R's people didn't like him bringing in the gold standard. Yeah, there you go again. Just another, and he wanted to have a. Didn't he want to have a what's it called? A currency just for Africa? You try to mess with the financial oil markets, you're getting whacked, bruv. Am I dead? Are the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers as powerful as people think? Are they red herring? Are the other people in charge the ones we'll never know? Now that's a good question because that may be the case. There might be more powerful people. There's some people that talk about the Black Pope and the Medici family or some aristocratic what's it called Italian family you don't hear about. Is it the Orsinis? People I don't know is the answer. I don't know, but I see the influence these people are having, the Rothschilds and such like. Shane Mongos, they take fresh blood from children. They throw us in The Simpsons when Burns enjoys Bart's blood. Right, and I mean you can even find it in what they call mainstream media when they tell you how young blood rejuvenates people, and you can't talk about the adrenal gland thing because that you get struck. They'll demonetize your video, but if you know what I'm talking about, the adrenal, right? Is meant to give you an amazing buzz and keep you young. So, sorry, I just want to catch up because I've got quite a lot now. Pierce says, Christ will return sword in hand and vanquish evil that's corrupt to all. That's as I believe. And the Bible, everything's coming true in the Bible. So that's what, how can you ignore it? Without further ado, says, that's right. If we stay strong, keep our faith in God, we'll see us okay. Yeah, but unfortunately, things get worse. And, I'm thinking about, things that people are putting in their bodies and people are mutilating their bodies and all this sickness being pushed as goodness. And I have friends, people I like, family that ding dong. And I'm like, I tried to sell them, and then, they reject God and laughed at me. Matt says he needs a girlfriend. I remember feeling like that sometimes. But I did get a lot of pum-pum when I was young. Objective decision. Hello, brother. Evil only has a power subject to the idle hands of the good. When the good people unleash, evil falls apart like a steaming sack of shine. Yes, but unfortunately, the people have been led astray, and there is very little good left in society and people. Shins 138 is in the house. Rumor has Coogan has flown over to Ukraine to be a war correspondent. Loads of pictures of soldiers taking. He likes the female Ukrainian sort of drills holes and watches like the female Ukrainian soldiers taking dumps in wooden shacks. Taylor Sears, Usyk befriends these kind of people, not elite but red. Okay, that's interesting. I don't trust Usyk either. Shane, we're not reading that out. We're not a Batty channel. Dr. Corey Tuggers, the Corey Doctor. I hate that I have to manually send all my money to glorious Ukraine. Slava Ukraine. I wish the government would just take 2/3 of my paycheck and save me the trouble. Yeah, it would be so much easier. So much easier. Triple R. The online safety law approved in the UK. Okay, I'm not looking too much because it's affect controversial content makers like ourselves. Not really. I mean, we're already at the mercy of whatever YouTube wants to do anyway. You know, because where's their law based anyway? You know, it's global, really. You know, and they're so vague for their terms and conditions that they can just switch it on. You know, there's a guy called Call for an Uprising who has so many channels, and they just put down for nothing for bullying. You know, when he's talking about someone who's in the news, someone who's a public figure, they will just find hate speech, all those kind of things. It's just so easy, and you know they're not definable strictly. So you just say, oh, you engage in hate speech. You know, it's just the online safety law. Yeah, I mean they will make it harder and harder for people to express their opinions, for small people, small companies, small businesses. They want to own everything and control everything, you know. Pierce says, yeah, Ofcom are a leftist organization, want to destroy speech in its entirety. Yeah. And they will always pass it off as a good thing. They'll say, oh, no, we have to take all your details for everything because, you know, this will keep you safe and it will stop your children from accessing sites they shouldn't and this kind of stuff. Palmer goes, online safety bill is bad. Yeah, I hope you're streaming with VPN. Sometimes I just think, you know, just come and get me, man. And I couldn't give a rat's ass anymore. You know, come and get me. I can defend myself. I would be a problem in court, you know. Ben Castle. Back to boxing. How far do you think Jack Catterall will go? Well, he's a lot better than I gave him credit for. I've seen him fight live. Miat. Hang. Put me up back. Me Dagestani out. How far can you go? I think you can certainly win a world title, but it's about who you fight, right? I mean, you deserve to win against Taylor, I believe. It's still close, though. Comfortable. The elites are offering 100 year life. They sell their soul. Hence why Kissinger sold us. So still good. Yeah. Nothing like that surprises me. Yeah. I think a lot of people agree that, but there's, you know, who, what are the names, you know? Okay. Okay, see if we can read this. They are very powerful. You know, it's so hard to really know who's truly ruling and pulling all the strings. Yeah, but yeah, if you want a legitimate girlfriend, leave the West. I don't totally think that's right because I still think there's some nice women. I've had some. I mean, okay, I've stopped dating and all that kind of stuff, but you know. And loads of girlfriends, and there were plenty of nice, decent girls. They were a bit, but obviously because they were getting manipulated by the stupid magazines like Cosmopolitan and Sex in the City, yeah, they became a bit more slaggy and stuff. But I think there's still decent women around. I mean, but you know, they also try to push the Asian female male, white male thing because then, you know. The aim is to get people all mixed up, so there's no unity, there's no national, there's no ethnic, you know, kind of communities left, and so they constantly spam places like 4chan and stuff like that. Oh, you want a real Chad wife, or you need an Asian girlfriend and stuff like that. Pierce, Jim Caviezel. Yep, I know he played Christ and Mel Gibson's The Passion. They've been vocal about nonsense in Hollywood, even spoke about Drino. Yeah, I don't trust him. I think I've seen him do some signs like that and shit. They use these guys like Brand, and he's obviously a controlled opposition, but a lot of these people like that, they give you a bit of truth, and so you have some hope, but really, they're just agents for the wrong ones. Pierce says GB needs to spend two of the main anchors. I mean, GB's controlled opposition as well, GB News, but in fear of Occam's new regulations being in charge of new bills. Yeah. You know. Ramos says, could you beat Carl Froch? What, tennis maybe? No. Carl Froch is like a tough guy, and he's in great shape, and you know, no, absolutely not, man. Palmer says Catterall shouldn't have to go too far. He should be undisputed champ already. He should. He won that fight, in my opinion. It was a bit of a shame. Matt says Fats. OCD is a biatch. Yes. Yeah, you are going all over the place. Obsessive compulsive disorder. I used to have that terrible when I was a youth. I had to do things numbers of times and do them again and again. Torturous, man. Incognito. Would you get a robot AI made cleaner? No. I'd like to have a real woman that, who makes a good stew and who cleans up my house. That's what I want. Huh? Pierce, any man who goes to live in Thailand for compassion is either diddler or has a female fetish or is some old white loser fat guy because, there's no interest in that kind of nonsense. Little Musgrave. Satan is ruining the world at the end of it. Absolutely. The people in power just as minions, demons work. Correct. And this is what people don't see. The things about Christianity in the Bible is, and the church is all corrupt, and what they teach you in school, they'll just stick to certain bits they want to give to you. Oh, love thy neighbor, turn your cheek, all this kind of stuff. And they miss out parts like you're not allowed to do bad business. They miss out parts like, what the revelations, the predictions of what's coming true. They miss out parts about Satan. They don't even talk about the devil half of it. And it's clearly there. And, the fact he got thrown down from heaven and that he's actually ruling. And this is his sphere. This is, he's a king of this world on earth. At the moment, it will change, obviously. Yeah. Palmer Parade. If it makes everything like his own diversity, which according to me is the greatest thing ever, just proves a fake excuse to bring down West. I mean, the whole thing's nonsense. I mean, if anyone actually falls and believes in that kind of stuff, they're morons. It's all contradictory. It's all rubbish. Yeah. Will Zex robots breed out of the Japanese? Japanese got very low rate of reproduction, fertility. It's almost like, I'm not saying beyond caring, but I just see the world fall apart. I just sit there, just like, I'll wait for the second coming. Shane Murphy, hello. Katarovi's Ergashev. I have to admit, because Lee Talks Boxing, we were talking about this earlier, right? Ergashev, he's, what is it, Matthias? And I have to admit, I was a bit ignorant, so I'm going to have to read up more on Ergashev. But apparently he's a very exciting puncher. Love their neighbor meant something different back then, right? If your actual neighbors, not random heathens, crusaders, just right, exactly. And people say, turn the other cheek. No. That's what you're saying is in a civil society with people, right, from your community, they're the same religion as you, rather than argue them, you'll be like, try and find a way to mediate. It doesn't mean let every foreigner slaughter you and your family, Comfy Bold. National least diversity like Japan also have the lowest crime rate, right? I mean, what do they call it? Homogeneous nations are more likely to be trusting of each other, have the same culture, get on better, have a low crime rates. It's also got to do with IQ, crime a lot. Japanese have higher IQ. They can see the better picture of not robbing someone for an iPhone at knife point. Right, you can leave the West and find a go, still the same race, same language, same religion. We just need to change culture, not necessarily race. Yeah, mate, good luck. No, I'm saying... No, I'm not mocking it. I'm just saying, I've given up on that kind of thing, man. He talks boxing. Back to boxing. Ergashev would batter Castro. I've got to look at this Ergashev, bro. I've got to admit to being slightly ignorant about him. So, I don't want to, I don't want to make any assumptions until I find out more about this guy, man. But he sounds like a bit of a killer. Pierce, Richard Lionheart as Holy Crusader Christ didn't believe in global diehard Christian, whatever. Yeah, but all weird stuff happened there as well. Then then they spawned the Knights Templar. It's so complex, man. Pierce should find himself a nice special forces Israeli girl. Some of them are quite hot, but obviously they're not for the Triple B. Yeah. Back to boxing. That's right. Thank you. Objective incision. Back to boxing. Emma Michael might be the Black Pope. He's very rubbing shoulders with Ewitwe and hierarchy. Yeah. Do we want another live with Emperor Michael? Usually he's asking me for another one, but he hasn't done yet. But I wanted. Did people enjoy it? Lee Cat was a boy and running. That close fight against a man who was missed at the weight. Yeah, I know you're not a big Carroll fan. I just think he's better than I thought. That's all I'll say. Nico Walsh is rubbish, really poor. I think he got a draw last time out. He's the white grandson. Well, he's not really white, but he's mixed. But he very pale, and there's pictures of Muhammad Ali holding the baby, and the baby's really white, and he's looking at it with utter disgust because weirdly Ali was against race mixing. Oh, by the way, Ali's a total secret society establishment pawn. I'm going to do a video on which boxers were members of the secret society and which served them. Without further ado, says, yes, Taylor goes, no emperor. Yeah. Pierce Brosnan, the Knights Templar have been smirched by lesser men. It makes think they weren't pure of purpose, at least to start with. All modern historians paint men of power as gay. Yeah, it's hard to know what's real and what isn't, man. Taylor says emperor's deluded nutter. Object. It was funny we kept saying gauge, and everyone came to Joshua's defense. Yeah, I think that's why he has it, because usually before he was like, "Oh, I really want to do another one with you," but I think he looked a bit confused. He didn't know how to deal with the gauge. Yeah, the Donald Dubum that learned his. I have to be careful about what I read. I don't know where Dubum originally came from, actually. I think he learned it from BLM. The Japanese could really have done with the hierarchy of World War II. They were turned into the ashes by the higher IQ. Mate. They were, it just shows you, if you got a high IQ, you can be. And they got, it's always, they've still got people that are not that bright. You can be manipulated. You can have propaganda shoved down your bum. Back to boxing. Jake Paul beats Ali Walsh. Yeah, probably. I mean, he's not a big enough name for anyone to fight. Right. I'm feeling hot. I'm feeling tired. I'm not getting no super love. Right. There's only 26 fans on. So remember just to like and comment. Thank you for everyone. This beard and this hat is so hot, man. But yeah, thank you for everyone for coming on the show, the Tribute Show. I'll probably do one on Sunday as well. Like after the fights, the weekend, and yeah, check my videos out, and like and comment and blah blah. Okay, we'll do one more. I'm convinced Danny Dubois' body's been taken up by a rich white guy. Like that film Get Out, maybe Frank was dead. Oh my God. Godspeed. Thank you, Pierce. Have a nice weekend. Yes, bruv. Stay hard. Yes, thank you, bruv. See you later, Bob. Okay, Bob Ross, is that? Yeah, take care, guys. I'll see you all later, man. I'll see you soon, man. Increase the peace in the Middle East. And God bless you all.